Hello, dear students. So now from today we are going to start the 8th chapter of class 6 science, that is body movements. Okay. So now let's see in how many ways we have the movements in our body. Okay. So now if you see, if we are just talking about the body movements, so we can check our body movements in two ways. How? Like remaining at the same place. Like suppose we are at the same place, remaining at same place, and sometimes we are changing the place also, changing place. Like if we are at the same place, then how, which parts of our body we can move? Like we can just blink our eyes, like we can just bend our fingers like this, like we can rotate our arm like this, like you can lift our elbow. So these are the different types of movements where you are at the same place and still you have some movements in your body. Like you can bend your back, yes or not? Yes. So like while we are at the same place, so the different types of movement that we have, like we are writing with our hand, there we are moving our hand also. Like we are just looking to our friends, so for that purpose we have to turn our head. So but we are not moving, but we are moving some parts of our body. Okay. And like you can say, like blinking of eyes. So these are the different types of etc. So these are the different types of body movements which you can do while you are at the same place. And still you have some other body other movements, other types of movements where we will have to change the place. Like suppose in case of walking, you will have to change the place. You are going to change the place there. Okay. So like in case of the different animals, so the movement of the different animals that you can check, like some of the animals are walking, some of the animals are running, some of the animals are slithering, like snake walking, like cows are walking. Okay. Some of the animals are flying also, like birds. Are you getting this? Like some of the animals are jumping, some are jumping also, like kangaroo. Like some are creeping, some are crawling also. Are you getting this? So these are some possible movements of the animals in which they are changing the place and still they are moving some body parts there. Like if they have to walk, they would have to move their some body parts. Okay. Are you getting this? So this is how we can check our body movements. It means remaining at the same place, we are doing certain other things, and if you are changing the place, then you are doing certain other things. So different body parts are just moving there. Then are you getting? Just note it down, then we would move ahead. Now we are moving ahead. We are just we are knowing about the human body and its movement. Okay. Now in case of the human, we have different types of movements in our body. We have different types of movements in our body. So what are the types of movement? Like we have, just suppose, let me write the movement here. So now if I write the types of movement, so there could be many types. What? Like suppose somewhere we are rotating, so rotation. But completely we are rotating, like we are rotating our arm completely, we can rotate. Like when you are throwing the ball in a cricket match, then you would have to rotate your arm. Okay. So rotation would be complete there. So complete rotation is there. Somewhere you have rotation, but partial rotation is there. Partly you can rotate, like your neck. You can rotate your neck partly, not completely. You can turn your neck also. Okay. So there will be the rotation. So here you can rotate partly, and you can turn also. Okay. This is the second type of movement. Then third type of movement can be like we can bend also some part of our body, like we can bend our knees. Okay. Like some parts of our body we can lift also, like some of the part which we can, which does not move at all. So does not move at all. Some parts are there which you cannot move, like the lower jaw and upper jaw. You cannot move it. Okay, so there you would have no movement there in case of the lower jaw and upper jaw. Okay, are you getting this? So which parts are there that we can move? Like we can move our neck. Are you getting this? We can move our neck. How do you move our neck? Can you rotate it completely or partly? Yes, we can rotate it partly. So you would have to tick it here. So this is how we are going to make a table. So next part, you have wrist. Here you have wrist. So can you rotate it? Yes, you can rotate it completely. Yes, completely you can rotate it. So you would click here, you would tick here. Okay. Then you have the next part. That means the fingers, which again you can rotate. So which type of movement would be there in case of the fingers? Just you have to write it. I think you can bend it. Then the next body part that is involved in the rotation, that is the ankle. Ankle. So which type of rotation is there? That you have to tick. Then the next, toe. So which type of movement would be there in the case of the toes? Like fingers. Like same way in the toes also. Which type of movement is there? Then your back. You can bend your back. So bending movement would be there in case of the back. So you would tick in bending there. Then how would you move your head? I think we can rotate our head completely. Yes, we can rotate our head completely. So here you would tick. Then we have the next movement. That is how do you move your elbow? Yes, you can lift it. Getting it or not? Then the next part that is involved in the movement, that is the arm. Yes, of course. So how do you move your arm? I think you can lift it. So these are the different body parts which are involved there in the movement, and these are the different types of movement in the human body that you have to make. This one table you have to make in your notebook. Okay, just note it down and just finish this table. Okay, then after we would move ahead. Now if you see, we are able to rotate or bend our body in places where two body parts are just seem to be joining together. Let's say we are moving the body parts from here. So what do you think? How you can rotate it? So it implies what? It implies here it seems that the two body parts are joining together, like one body part, this one part, and one this one part. So they are joining here. So that is why at this one place we can, from this one place we can just do the movements, different types of movement. Are you getting? Like suppose we can just lift our elbow like this. Okay, so you are able to lift it from here. So it seems that there is a joint, like means there is a place, this at this one place the two parts, means this one part and this one part, are meeting here at this one place. This one part and this one part are meeting here at this place. So the places from where you are able to do the movements, like you are rotating, like you are lifting, you are bending, so the places from where you are able to do all the body movements, so these places are known as the joints. Are you getting this? Remember this. So you can move your different body parts from the places we have the joints. Like suppose here we have not joint. So can you move your hand from your finger, just your hand from here? No, you cannot move. We have not any joint here. And two parts are not joining here. So can you move your this one hand from here? No, you cannot move. Are you getting this? So you are able to move from the places where you have the joints. So the places from where you have the different types of movement, so these places are known as the joints. Okay, just note it down. So what are the joints? I mean, joints are the places from where you can move your different parts of the body. Like here you have the joint, so from here you can move your body part. Okay, so we are able to rotate or bend our body in places where two parts of body seem to be joined together, like we have elbow here, so here two parts seem to be joined together, so we are able to move our body from such places. So such places are known as, we call these places as the joints. Are you getting this? Just note down this definition of the joint also. Okay, then see you in the next lecture where we would be discussing some other topics of this chapter. Till then, stay tuned and keep watching. Thank you. Have a good day.